Very few Vietnamese people grow up with proper knowledge of sex education. This is because of three reasons. At home, parents are often evasive about sex because this is considered a very touchy subject to most Vietnamese parents. Secondly, at school, sex education is not included in main curricula. According to research, only 0.3% of high schools in Vietnam teach children sex education. Moreover, the little knowledge about contraception or sex is provided by biology teachers who tend to either make jokes or be evasive and shy when it comes to sensitive body parts. As a result, in Vietnam, adolescent fertility rate is around 38% births per 1,000 women aged from 15 to 19, according to World Bank data, compared to only 4% in Singapore. Where public sex education is provided, the problem is far worse among less advantaged children, including street children, poor children, and orphans. Although recently, a few doctors and psychologists have attempted to spread awareness of sexual health. They usually aim at students from good and prestigious schools instead of underprivileged children, orphans, poor and slum children, those who are most susceptible to sexual abuse due to their unfortunate backgrounds and living environment. These are also the two reasons that make them very, very prone to sexual abuse. Consequently, underprivileged children lack basic knowledge of their bodies, the changes they will encounter, how to ensure basic hygiene, what sexual abuse is, how to protect themselves against such abuses, and how to deal with pregnancy. This issue needs immediate action.
So, how do we solve this problem? SEFY, or Sex Education for You, aims at solving this problem by equipping disadvantaged children with essential knowledge of sex education. After months of conducting research, of carrying out demo lessons at a local orphanage in Hanoi, and also receiving advice from professional doctors at Hanoi Maternity Hospital, we have devised a curriculum that teach sexual education based on age and through class activities and games. For our teaching approach, we'll divide the children into small groups and then one member to each group to act as a mentor. Through class activities, we hope to form bonds between the mentor and the children so that the children can feel comfortable sharing their secrets. Also, after each lesson, we will get the children to write down on a piece of paper their questions, as we know that some children do not raise their question for fear of being ridiculed in front of the class. With this way, the demo lesson succeeded as the children truly engage in the lessons and feel really comfortable sharing their secrets and what really confuses them. But the question is, we'll organize a lesson. So, on the whole, SEFY is divided into three phases. For the first phase, we'll cooperate with Hanoi Maternity Hospital to reach 112 children at SLS Children Village in Hanoi. For the second phase, we'll cooperate with our local partners from student organizations to reach some children in Thái Nguyên and Saigon, as these are the two areas with the most number of poor and street children. For the third phase, we'll refine our approach and reflect on the previous experience to design an online free course and videos so that any student organizations across the country can operate programs at their own local community.